Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 74 of Skyrim Special Edition. I think it would be a good time to, before we go any further, because we are now about level 48. We're pretty mature as it is, and before we go any further into the game, maybe a basic training session is called for. Anyway, let's try to do a training session. In this session, what we will do is we will train with conjuration, restoration, one-handed, and light armor all in one. So this 4-in-1 training session. Okay, so what we have done is up on the D-pad, and then we can scroll up and down. So what we have done is have conjure astronaut armed, and then healing also put as our specialty. And then in terms of weapons that we are using, what we want to use is the most basic iron dagger, because our iron dagger does the least amount of damage. So and also why a dagger? Because the dagger moves the fastest. So that means we can get like almost 3 strokes in for every 2 strokes of a sword. And then on the skill level, so we have conjuration at 59. What I have been doing yesterday has been primarily doing a lot of this training. So our light armor is up. It's 84 because we have enhancements to it. I mean, we have enchantments on our armor that gives our one-handed is now at 64. I started at about 59 or something. And then conjuration has been up like four levels also. And then restoration has been up like 3 levels. But that took a couple of maybe hours maybe. Anyway, the basic is that. So D-pad up, and then we can scroll up and down. And then we're using the least damaging weapon. And then in terms of, so our apparel, we have plus 70, boots 40, and one-handed does more damage, right? So if we take that thing out, but our carrying capacity goes down, so we might slow us down. We can do that because we're on a training basis. Glass helmet, bows does more, destruction spells does more. We have our ogre torque on, carrying capacity 42. And what we have put down is we have fire resistance and frost resistance, because what we're doing is get the Atronach. And then apparently it doesn't make any difference because our damage is still at 7. So we might as well put on our boots on. Okay, so what happens is we have the frost Atronach. The frost Atronach is actually an an adept level spell. So it costs 61 points. And when I started this, we were at, I think, 77 or something. I don't know. I can't remember. So what we'll do is we summon it, and then we just attack it. Just keep attacking it. So we move around. Sometimes we can miss. We can avoid baiting, but we have to be close. The problem is, we don't have much range. So when they do those things, those major things, they can stun us. So our light armor is increased. So we can keep dodging, but no. What we want is also we're trying to train our light armor. So our light armor has gone up, and we're slightly injured. Then we summon the guy again. So one-handed is being used, and then our conjuration is being used. And then since we are being hit when they hit that attacks us, our light armor is being used. And then when we heal after every 2 rounds, I try to heal after every 2 rounds. Then we also restoration comes into the picture. So then up on the D-pad, and then use the left stick to scroll down, R2 to pick healing, and then so we're healing. So that's why every 2 rounds we do healing at the same time. So this basic exercise trains 4 skills up immediately. Okay, up on the D-pad, then use the left stick, scroll all the way up to R2 to pick it, and then here we go again. And our magic gets regens as soon as we're fighting him. So he has an advantage over us because he has a long reach, and that's why we have our frost resistance on, so we are not taking as much damage from cold. If not, we will be hurting a lot more than just this. So we have to allow ourselves to be hit. And then when he raises his hand, we can do this also in terms of, this allows us to practice about moving around. So okay. Okay, up on the D-pad and then down to healing. Left L2, and then we are healing. So that means we can actually run around when we're healing, and we can still hit. Okay, the next thing we can do, so that's basic for this area, for those basic 4 skills. The other one that we can try to do would be, what if we go down to, let's look for mud crabs, right? Okay, up on the D-pad, let's pick our glass shield, and then back to healing, and use R2 so that our left hand can block and R2 can heal. Then we look for, I think, an area where there are, hold on, I remember when we go straight up, we will come across a small stream, and there are 2 mud crabs in it. And then what we can do is do the same thing, meaning we'll just back into a corner like this, and then so they can only attack us from in front. And then that's how we quickly improve our block skill, and then we can allow them to, might as well hit us also, so that this stream over here should have a couple of mud crabs. Ooh, somebody killed this one. Oh, there must be a saber tooth around here. So that's one mud crab. So the reason why I wanted mud crabs is that they do the least amount of damage. Okay, there are 2 of them. So that's one. Where's the other one? Oh, he left. Oh, there are 3 of them. Okay. See, our block goes up. And then once our stamina is very low, so see how our block keeps going up very, very fast. And once our stamina is low, we can allow them to hit us, and then we will develop our light armor. So they get tired also, see? Or we can allow them to hit us. Ouch, ouch. See, our light armor goes up too. And then we can heal while they're hitting us. So we don't take too much damage. So we can do this. That's not pretty boring stuff, but that is. So here we can improve block, improve light armor. We can use heavy armor also. So that's how I develop our heavy armor later on in the game. So we can develop heavy armor, light armor, block, and also restoration. So now that we're fully up in, that's why it's good also idea to have a lot of heal and magic potions with us. So that's why this one we're backed against a corner or something, and so we're only being hit in front. Now our restoration goes up. Our magic has almost fully recovered. We can do this all day, and then so here it's not as efficient as the one with conjuration and the one-handed. The 100 can also, we can use like a wooden 200 great sword to improve our 200. So that, okay, so this is bad on our magicka because we cannot, our magicka regeneration is not that fast. Anyway, we have a lot of magicka recovery. So if we need to, so we have a lot of magicka. See, extreme magicka. I thought we had just plentiful. I'm looking for plentiful. Oh no, we have no. Okay, restore health. Oh, we have. No, just extreme magicka. So we can just drink one and look at that. So we're okay. And then we can start doing restoration again. So we should be okay. And then we have, see, our light armor is going up. We will be at 50 very quickly just doing this. And of course we can use this to recover our health also. So once we are at a higher level, we can actually draw in the other crab. So, right? So they're getting tired. So so apparently the animals here have our block keeps going up too. Oh, we'll soon be level 49 already. I mean, our level, not just the block. Block's going up, so block is now 43. So that's another way to train. Oh, our problem is our stamina is about depleted, and then so we allow them to hit us. We do have stamina potions, I think. I believe we had, yeah, we have stamina potions also. So as long as we bring all of this with us, enhanced stamina, we should be okay. Anyway, and of course, if we want to get out of here, we just have to kill these guys, right? And they're mud crabs. They're at our current level. They're easy. Anyway, so let's look at our skills. uh, with our skill ups on light armor, we can actually improve our light armor now to 60% and another level. So, yep. And here, custom fit, 25% armor bonus if wearing all light armor. So we can use this one also. So that makes us even more efficient in terms of armor rating. Wow. So if we do this, this will get from 60 to 80, and this one plus another 25%. Because currently we're wearing all... Light armor increased to 62. So one more level and we are now level 49. Oops. Once our stamina is fully recovered, we can use the shield block. Okay. So by alternating, so the magic will start to regenerate. Okay, we have leveled up to 49 now. So that is why training like this is very allows us to grow up very fast, and we can always concentrate on one. If we concentrate on one particular skill, we can go up very fast. You know, against the Frost Astronaut, we can only also use destructive magic. We can use flame on it instead of weapons, and so that will also train our destructive up instead of the one hand or the two hand. So again, we have like 4 skills constantly working on it. So it makes for a very efficient way of training, because if we're actually fighting monsters to get our skills up, it's like forever. It's and here, if we concentrate on just a few skills like maybe light armor, one-handed, block, conjuration, we will be way overpowered for our level, because it takes many improvements on one particular skill to get one level on our personal level. So that means at the early game, it's about 5 or 6 skill improvements before we get one level. So that means we will be way over in terms of relative to the monsters that are supposed... Oh, the guy is so tired, he left. Okay, so that means... Oh, he came up behind us. Let's improve on Magicka. Okay, that guy is smart. Okay, let's just get out of here. We're done with this. We're done with the training. Wow. So the reason why I prefer the mud crabs first is that they don't move around as much, unlike wolves. Wolves move around a lot, and they also carry what do you call this, like they are diseased, or like something like rabies, and so it is bad for us. I mean, there is like debilitating effect, and going to a shrine will actually heal us of diseases or any debilitating effect. So it's not a problem, but the thing is that mud crabs don't do that, and I don't think they don't hit us hard. Plus wolves. And wolves move around, they'll go behind us, and they're very fast. Mud crabs, very slow. Okay, let us... No defense and allow them. So light armor is now 65. Wow. And our restoration has not increased. Why? I wonder why. So magic is actually slower. It doesn't go up as fast then, apparently. So basic training, and like this way we're doing three skills. The previous one we're doing 4 skills. So we can improve a lot of our magic. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry about that. So I guess I don't want to kill this guys as a result of now that we want to end our training session. Simply because, you know, it's like, hey, they help us and we can easily kill them. But the reward for helping us is killing them. Now, never mind. Or we should get our souls, bow of souls, so that we can capture their souls. They're just petty level, but at least they can continue to use something. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, block is now 52. So while our stamina is going up, down, our magic is going up. We got blocked to 53. Can you believe that? It's just going up like nuts. See, they're so tired now. That's why once we try to train with heavy armor, I think we can take on 3 crabs at one time. There was another crab there. So again, to mark this place on the map, it is just a little south of the camp, the Halted Stream camp, and this is White Run. So this is a good training center. The guy is he's gonna look for another area to hit us from. Okay, anyway, so I guess that's it. So much for basic training 101. It's a very efficient. It's and our skills go up so quickly. And I sometimes the only problem is that it's not exciting, right? It's very boring, but it allows us to survive fighting other people. Oh, the mud crabs are still aggroing us. We're so far away. Okay, that's done. So what we can do is before this training session is over, let us visit our camp. I have spent many hours improving our first house, the first house we built. And the reason why it is important for us is that there are advantages to having our own house. Not only because we have a place to rest, but also because, like this, see, this is now the wing, and we were able to plant like 4 plants here. No, not more. No. More than 4 plants. No, do nothing. No, we don't want to activate. We want to harvest. So we can harvest the items here, like the plants, instead of having to go all over the place. So we found out that River Betty and Death Bell produces a combination of slow and I think it damage to health. So we are growing death bells here. And blue mountain flower is one of the, what do you call this? One of the main ingredients for, I think, either enchanting or alchemy. So right now we have put sconces on our house. So these are the light. So these are goat horns, and then inside the house.
Can I help you?
Inside the house, the right side, I have turned it into a trophy room. So that means we can hang armor on these mannequins. And then we can put, these are weapons racks, so we can put weapons there. And then on the left side, I've turned it into a plant area so that we can harvest stuff. And this is where we can harvest stuff here. Not only that, not only plants, but we will find like bees, butterflies. They grow here once after a while. So we can harvest those. And then I have created an alchemy desk here and an enchanting desk over here. And this is the bedroom for our follower. This is our own bedroom. And then on the left side is, above the trophy room, we have a deck. So, pretty fancy, huh? And then also, so this one requires a ton of iron ore, not iron ore, iron ingots. And then in the basement, we can still set up another, like a forge, a tanning rack, and a workbench. So I have not done those because we have done those in the upstairs already. So here, to fully equip this place with chandeliers, with lights, and the racks and everything, requires a ton of iron ingots, goat horns, some glass, and a little straw for the beds. So a lot of items actually. But finally it's done. So we have now a complete house. There's still some work to be done, primarily just to put the furniture in places, but I guess this is it. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye.